Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores. The Commodores ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense... Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This deep
snagged it, and there's running room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Lee takes to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He's looking to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Commodores offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Changing the routes with his receiver. Lee to throw. Out wide left, it's Bishop. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Tells to run, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Jones to throw. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. All the way. Touchdown, Commodores.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Number 93 set to kick off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the move. Turning it on! Crosses midfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got the back in the middle. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. And they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jones wants to throw it. They're all over it. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Drops back on first down. Got his man on the right.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Under pressure. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Lee takes to the air. Caught. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the back. They're going to ride this running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Stepping to the right. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has the ball. And here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Jones to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating,
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Second down, gonna throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Got his man to the left. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes a grab past the marker. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. He wants to throw it again. Looking to get it in. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Now on second down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There he goes. The 50. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Long way to go on second down. He'll take it himself. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Third and long coming up. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Commodores will punt this one away. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the grab. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Lee to throw. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's straight. Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Complete in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Vanderbilt takes his 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Blasted as he lets it go. Out wide right, it's straight. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown Doors! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Lee takes to the air. Working that left side now. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From deep, it's Hendricks. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Inside the 40. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Ready, go. Jones to throw. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Vandy.
Here in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Number 93, set to kick off.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them.
Number 92, set to advance on the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Commodores will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the tight end. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Good, strong tackle. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's got it on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the corner. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Maybe a crease. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again.
Makes a grab and room to run. At the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Sells the run, looking to pass. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Trying to squeak through the pile. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Lee to throw. Look out! Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Hand off from the gun. That one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This is a designed run. He breaks a tackle. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Turns it upfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Lee takes to the air. Firing to the right, complete. At the 20, he's got space. Into the end zone for a touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Deep in the end zone, it's Hendricks. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They want to run this quarterback.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend.
But, and he's got room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Commodores peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Churns into the pile. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
The Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese.